Welcome to the AI Carry Agent's 24/7 AI Governance Learning Pathway. You are exactly in the right place for Foundation 1. In this module, we are diving straight into the structural blueprints of AI governance. We're talking about the foundational frameworks and laws that will fundamentally guide your program. We're a California nonprofit dedicated to helping nonprofits, legal aid organizations, and clinics move from confusion to governed action. Because let's be honest, AI can feel a bit like the Wild West right now, right? But our mission is to cut through all that noise and really empower you to use these incredible tools responsibly. So here's our roadmap for today. 1. Welcome to AI governance. 2. Demystifying the NIST RMF. 3. Core culture, govern. 4. Context and testing, map and measure. 5. Prioritize and act, manage. And finally, number 6, your practical governance output. Section 1. Demystifying the NIST RMF. Okay, so to build a strong house, you obviously need a rock-solid foundation. And in AI risk management, that means turning to a core structural blueprint, which is the NIST AI Risk Management Framework, or RMF for short. Pretty much every series conversation you're going to hear about AI safety references this exact framework. It's what helps organizations design, develop, and evaluate AI in a truly trustworthy way. The beauty of the RMF is how it simplifies a wildly complex topic into a continuous cycle. The framework's core structure is built on 4 primary functions. You've got govern, map, measure, and manage. Organizations use this living, breathing cycle to keep their AI tools in check over their entire lifespan. Section 2, core culture, govern. Govern sits right at the center of everything. It's the engine that drives the whole operation, representing the culture and policies of your organization. You literally cannot map out, measure, or manage risks if you don't first have a culture of accountability and really clear rules set from the top down. Under this govern umbrella, the framework breaks things down into very specific actionable categories. We're talking about establishing actual risk management policies, making sure your workforce is fully trained, and deciding exactly who makes the final call when an AI issue pops up. It is the absolute bedrock of your foundation. Section 3. Context and testing. Map and measure. Now, once your governance culture is locked in, you move over to map. This is where you deeply understand the context of the AI tool you're using. I mean, think about it. An AI that recommends movies has a completely different risk profile than an AI used to screen job resumes or offer legal assistance, right? You absolutely have to ask, what are the intended uses here, and what are the potential misuses? And just like with govern, mapping has detailed categories. If you're using that resume screener we just talked about, mapping forces you to identify the specific users, document the system's exact capabilities, and really understand the potential impacts on the actual people being evaluated. It ensures you have 0 blind spots. Once you know the landscape, it's time to test the waters with measure. You've mapped out what could go wrong, now you actually analyze if it is going wrong, and to what degree. This is your heavy-hitting quantitative and qualitative testing phase. Under this third pillar, you're tracking metrics related to trustworthiness, things like accuracy, security, and reliability. Going back to our resume tool example, this is exactly where you run specific tests and look at the hard data to see, objectively, if the tool is mistakenly filtering out highly qualified candidates based on flawed data. Section 4. Prioritize and act. Manage. Which brings us to the final piece of the puzzle. You have the culture, you know the context, you've measured the risks. Now, what are you actually going to do about it? Manage is where the rubber meets the road. It's how you prioritize and act. Do you mitigate a risk by tweaking the AI? Do you just accept it? Or do you reject the risk entirely and pull the plug on the project? Managing risks also features very specific categories. It allows you to systematically allocate your resources to the highest priority risks and ensure you have rapid response plans ready to go the very moment a problem is detected. Section 5. Your practical governance output. Well, knowing the NIST RMF is only half the battle, right? We actually want you to use it in the real world. So we've created today's practical output just for you, the RMF one-pager. It condenses everything we just talked about into a quick, easy-to-read reference sheet that you can share with your team or pull up during your very next strategy meeting. Getting your hands on this is incredibly easy. Step 1, click the link in the description. Step 2, download the practical output right to your device. Step 3, proceed to the next explainer in this pathway.
Every single module builds on the last one, and having this one-pager is going to make the next concepts infinitely clearer for you.
Thanks for joining us for this module. Be sure to check the description to download today's practical output and proceed to the next explainer in the playlist to continue building your AI governance foundation. You are taking very real steps right now to move from confusion to governed action. So take a look at that one-pager and ask yourself, are you letting AI manage your organization or are you ready to manage it? I'll see you on the next one.